Pipe that in. Hey up. I'm Michael Fogg, I'm independent funeral director. I'm based in Sheffield. But not in Sheffield at the minute. I'm up in North Yorkshire. North Yorkshire Dales. And we're at a place between a place called Hawes, Sedbergh, not Zebra, and Dent Dale. So we're like in the middle of that area. And we're just going for a walk. Look, my amazing wife. I've got to shut this door. You won't believe how many bloody ramblers seriously leave this gate open. So I'm forever coming out and shutting this gate. And that's how easy it is to shut. Oh, it's proved me wrong, hasn't it? Alright, it's not that easy. You have to do that with it. So if you use that gate, shut it. Anyway, we're off for a walk. I put a post on social media today on Facebook saying that after a chicken's been slaughtered, it has more rights than a human being in England. Sounds mad that, doesn't it? But it's true. It's absolutely true. There's more legislation to chickens than there is to people, and that's something that has to change. A funeral director has put on the comments that the National Association of Funeral Directors inspected his premises just a few months ago, and the information that I put on were wrong, saying that they don't inspect, or they don't do surprise visits, because they had done with him, and I take my hat off to him. He's proved me wrong. Always put your hand up if you're wrong, always. So I put question back to him. When what last inspection you had of the National Association of Funeral Directors? To which he replied, 2017. Go back. No, not walk back. Go back to what I said. He's just had an inspection in 2014, 24. But his last inspection was 2017. Now, listen, anybody what knows me knows that I'm not sharpest pencil in case. I'm a bit thick, actually. But that's 7 years in between an inspection. 7 years. That's quite unbelievable, I think. And that's what I put. I also put a comment on saying, in the past 7 years, have they been taking your subscriptions off you for doing something that in actual fact should be part of your subscriptions? Annual inspections. I love this river. I absolutely love it. It runs down bottom at Farmhouse Garden. Let me show you this. I love it. So field stops there, and then there is the river. When we walk up this path, there's a little bridge up here on the right hand side, which we'll be crossing. Then we'll walk up that side, and then we'll get, well, we'll go round in a big circle basically. But while I'm going around, I can check edges and walls and stuff like that, and gates. Back to this 2017 last inspection. I'd love National Association of Funeral Directors, because it weren't even COVID. COVID weren't until 2020. yeah. 3 years gap. What's happened? I'll tell you what's happened. In the last 12 months or so, National Association of Funeral Directors has started to think people's asking for legislation. They've got it in Scotland, and until they got it in Scotland, no, we're done in England by them. This is that bridge. Only one of us can cross at a time, and I'm lucky I can get across at all. My favourite spot to stand and have my electric fag is here. I love it. And back down. I could listen to that all day. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you all day. I just thought I'd put something on. Yeah, so they've not been doing no. I'm like a kid and all. Do you ever do this when you see water like this? See, there's like a river here on path. But I'm not happy with it finding its own way to stream. So I have to like kick it away and make it a bit deeper so more water comes down. Look, great good, I love doing that. And pull my boat across and make a deeper ravine. And Cheryl plays out and for getting all my boots mucky and sludgy. Like being told off when you're a kid. Get out of that water, she'll shout. Thicket. Anyway, National Association of Funeral Directors just let funeral directors do what they want. Up to the Scottish Parliament saying we're gonna have a licence system for funeral directors in Scotland. They've got it all round the world, so why shouldn't we have it? Crazy. It's made them sit up and think, we better start doing something. I know what, we'll start bashing on about legislation now. Why weren't you bashing on about legislation in 2012 when Channel 4's dispatchers basically outed the co-op for lack of care that they were doing on an undercover investigation that they took part in? Why didn't you do something then? Because it weren't in your interest to do it. Because it's about money, and the co-op pay more subscriptions than anybody. I'm going to show you something. I'm sorry, it's not sheep. They're not mine, them. It's this. That's my carpal tunnel that I had done. That's where he cut into me hand. I took bandage off. I got sick of it. Bloke did say, don't take it off for 2 weeks and then go back to the nurse. She'll take it off, and if it gets wet or mucky in between, go back to the nurse and she'll change it. So I couldn't be messing about like that. You know, when I was a kid, I'd fall down, you wouldn't even think about having a plaster or a bandage on. So anyway, I took it off. It's alright. Do I still want to be a funeral director? Thought about it long and hard. I really have. Long and hard. Cheryl! She's gone. Cheryl! Where are you? Oh, she's that way, I think. Oh God. I've got to walk through this other guy's place. I'm coming! Half turn left. She's right down there, look. Oh. Well, come on in, ladies. They all think I've come to feed them. I'm not feeding. You look at them running down the path. Look, they're all coming from all over. Oh, they all shout. Oh, they're coming up here and all, look. Look at them. Hear them all here. Hope you're coming thinking that I'm feeding them. I'm sorry, I was shouting Cheryl. I ain't got no. I know, but I ain't brought no food. I sometimes bring an handful or two of food. I ain't brought none. I was shouting her. Now, listen. You've got it wrong. Hang on a minute, let me sort this out. Listen, I ain't got no. I was shouting Cheryl because I've gone over way. I've turned left and she's gone right. I know, but I didn't bring... I'm sorry. Never mind, Bert. It's like they ain't got no food, I ain't got no. It's no good saying that. Listen. Oh, for fuck's sake. I haven't brought no food, alright? Get on campaign with me about food. You've got, listen to me, you've got more laws than what we've got at Slaughterhouse. Seriously, is this right or wrong? It's crazy, isn't it? Even these are agreeing with me. Never mind, Bert. Get on to the government and tell them that humans should have same rights as you. Yes. I'm sorry about that. I was shouting Cheryl, she's that way. Anyway, I'm going to have to go. Oh God, cause some right hassle now. I'll come back later on after I've had my dinner. I'll bring you some nuts later on. You just said fat twat. Not far off anyway, is it? I'm sorry. Right, I'm going to find my wife. It's true what I've just said. Them sheep have got more rights and legislation than your relations when they die. And that has got to change. I have had some correspondence with some people from House of Lords who's been in touch. Because I set this group up for a petition. Oh, of course, some right trouble there. She's there, my wife, look. Of course, some right hassle shouting thee. John's lot come down. See them all. Ah, you're going mad. Shut up. If you go in countryside and you see sheep in a field, don't shout Cheryl. Whatever you do. Now they're all quietening down a bit now. Joking aside, do I still want to be a funeral director? No, I don't actually. Why not? Because this has been going on for far too long and I've been asking for it for far too long. And I contacted NAFD, which I were a member of then in 2012, and asked them why. Eh? Oops, what? Don't know what? A thing? Oh, what? Yeah, Cheryl's saying I did a thing. Yeah, shouting you, babe. See them all. Mad. Anyway, I blame Cheryl. So if this farmer on this side of Valley thinks what's going off with them lot today, it's my wife. Sorry mate, nip up and I can have a cup of tea. I turn left instead of right. Here we go, my wife. Say good morning to everybody on YouTube. It's probably afternoon now, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to be an undertaker. If you hear something button, it's me trying to get a word in on my channel. It's worse than having Dave Hemmingham with me. It did stink back there, I know. And it went out to do with our Sid. No, I don't want to be a funeral director no more. Yeah, I'd seriously consider selling my business. to a very good undertaker. Don't know who that'll be yet, but I won't just sell it to anybody because I want my staff to be looked after. Is there? So, a dead one. Oh God, dead sheep. Shit. I'll go up and tell him. Poor thing. It has. That's what it's done. Damn. Anyway. Deal with death even when I'm out in countryside, don't I? Crap. Bottom end? Alright, down there. That's it, look. Quick look, that's it. Take camera off it because in death there has to be dignity. Ah, or being at summit. Crap, innit? I know you think, well, it's only a sheep, but it's not. That sheep had a mother and a father. It had brothers and sisters, and in life it had, well, it should have had dignity and respect and laws to protect it. There's a little subscribe button on this channel. I'm not the most PC funeral director in England, far from it, because I'll say what I see. That's trouble with our profession, people don't say what they see. They pay the subs to NAFD and they're happy to put a badge in window and their logo on their paperwork and say, look, we're members of the NAFD. Well, the funeral director in Hull, who was at the centre of this controversy, was also a member of the National Association of Funeral Directors. And don't get Legacy mixed up with the other company that's called Legacy, who are an amazing caring company. You see, Legacy, who are in Hull, was members of the NAFD. Why was they then removed or taken out at NAFD? Was it because they didn't conform to their standards? Was it because NAFD did an investigation and says this ain't right? Check this out, this is fact. No, none of them things. Legacy in Hull didn't pay the subscription fee, and the National Association of Funeral Directors don't like that. That means they're not getting their wages and their fancy hotel rooms that they go and stay in when they have these conferences. So they says, you're not going to be a member of our organisation now, you haven't paid your subs. They throw them out. Now, to me, National Association of Funeral Directors is just as much to blame as everybody else in this industry, because they've allowed this to continue and happen. Listen, I don't know how long I've been on for, but I'm going to bore you to death. Let me have a look. 10 minutes and 19 minutes. 19 minutes of listening to me ranting and raving and playing all. Sorry. So, I'm going to have to get that stick what I've got because it's always too close to me. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my morning. I don't know if it is morning, let me tell you what time it is. I know it's Sunday, that's all I know today. It's 10:52 on Sunday, 17th of March. And we've come out for a walk. Got all sorts to do today, and I mean all sorts. I've got a stile to mend, I've got a gate to mend, and I've got 2 walls to sort out. I've probably got a business to sell now as well in Sheffield. Oh, they'll end up with all your lot, all my subscribers on Facebook. 50,000 followers. That's a bit mad, isn't it? That woman there, oi, has got feet like a mountain goat. She's off and she leaves me miles behind. So I'm going, so I can catch up with my amazing, beautiful wife, older hand, not held, older hand, and have a chat and enjoy the rest of Sunday. Thanks for liking. Thanks for pressing that subscribe button there. Press it. Leave me a comment. I answer as many as I can, and I do answer them all, I think, eventually. Oh, to that numpty that put on I smoke a pipe, I walk a whippet, and I don't follow trash or something. I think you were trying to have a go at me. It's probably a pedo that's got no friends, no money, and he's sat on his computer with just his pants on, looking at Pornhub and stuff like that, and thought, well, I'll get a reaction off him. Well, you didn't really get a reaction off me. I'm a millionaire, you daft cunt. You think that's going to bother me? Sometimes I have a go on my pipe, sometimes I have my electric fag, so what? It's my life, do what I want. You do what you want, carry on watching your Pornhub, in your mucky pants, in your mucky squatty hovel, and leave me to enjoy what I enjoy. Look out for his comments. I've actually answered him. I put back to him, totally agree. In fact, I don't usually answer pedos back, but I've made an exception. See, if you put something back to him, then people get all defensive. He shouldn't be saying that. He shouldn't be saying he's a paedophile. Well, why not? It's my channel. For freedom of speech. Say what I want. I can also say this, that Rishi Sunak, you'll not get my vote if something don't change. I'll give it to Labour if they let me know and promise me industry's going to change, but not with the NAFD or SAFE or NFFD. They'll throw me out a lot now. That's me. Fucking, that's me shit. Them three organisations have had long enough to call for it, and they've ignored it because of subs. If you agree with me, take care. Press subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll come back to you. Cheryl, I'm going. Are you going to say goodbye? Hang on, wait, Sid. Here. Sit. 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 Good boy. Stay. 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 Say goodbye, Sid. Bye. In dog language, I heard him say, shut up, you fat cunt. Right, I'm going. Have a brilliant... Oh, sorry for swearing. I said front. Shut up, you fat front, if anybody thought I said different. Must be river distorting sound. Take care. Have a brilliant Sunday. And I'll put this on this afternoon. Look after your sons. Ta-da.